it's just a gang of fucking cutscenes. I'm like, well, where the fuck is the gameplay? Like, I want to know what the gameplay looks like. You know what I mean? And it's just pure cutscenes. I'm just like, okay, dude, I don't care about the fucking cutscenes. I usually skip those anyway. So show me what the game looks like. All right, we're up. We're up on YouTube and Steam, and I think I have on the Kick. I think I have my YouTube listed, so you can watch either way, I guess. Alright, so we're loading game. We're loading here. Going back to full screen, please. Alright. So yesterday I built this settlement, and we were doing really fucking good. Now, I don't know how long this is gonna last, because yesterday I started noticing something. I was like, whoa, whoa. So we need to get this approval up, I think. They're all pissed because of the tax. And this shit is gonna indefinitely go up. It's never gonna stop going up. So I'm kind of confused. I, I I don't think there's no consequences for the tax. I don't think, but it ruins with the town people. In the beginning there's a setting that you can turn it off or on or whatever, but like I don't think I did it correctly. So for, this should just stop. Like, this should not even be a thing, but whatever. But we kind of need it to go up so we can get this influence. Well, I don't know. These are two separate systems, the tax system and the influence. I don't know. So anyway, this is a town. Let's just go to the basics, what's been keeping us alive. So we need to, oh fuck me, man. We need to make sure that our food is kind of going off. This town is literally surviving off of these berries, man. It's not good. Like, I want them to be living off of the meat, not the fucking berries. I had considered maybe making another one of these here. Cause look at how many people. This is a lot, dude. I never really used so many of the campers. Like, this is a lot. Like, each one of these is 3. So 3, 6, 9. What is it? 12. That's 12 people coming in and out of here to get fucking meat, and the meat is just flying off. But yeah, so, and this shit looks empty as fuck. Like, the food stalls are empty as fuck. There's like one food stall giving. I mean, if that's the case, I feel like we don't need so many fucking stalls. Let's see how this affects them. We're gonna take one out because I have those filled up. We have a lot of people in there. What the fuck? How is this guy not getting anything? He's literally on the same street as everything. So this kind of sucks because they need they need tons of food stalls. We'll see, it's coming and going. Like, it's kind of weird. mean, we have so many people. Like, it's insane. I never have this many people. Um, Jesus Christ, this game, bro, is so upsetting. I mean, we're getting shit on the food. 14% grain is not good. I mean, we have like zero surplus of food. Like, we got zero bread. I mean, how many of these do I have to make? A million? Like, I don't understand. It's starting to piss me off. The farming is pissing me off, dude. The farming is fucking pissing me off, man. I mean, I'm trying to cycle them. They all need... I'm trying to cycle them so that way they're not all being going off at the same time. But this shit is not, it's like that's not working, man. Okay, this shit needs to go, whoa, whoa, whoa. We need to start working this fucking field, because this is like the second year that I've seen that this shit is not being grown. Okay, so what's up with the firewood? The firewood's good. Just issues with the fucking food. How much money do we have? I'm almost feeling like we just need to import a lot of food right now because it's not a big deal. Like, they're surviving and everything, but I would just be more comfortable if we had a fuck ton of food. And I also want to do something to my computer because something doesn't feel right. Damn it. Oh my god. Oh, this is annoying. I'm getting tired of fucking games taking over my screen, man. I'm looking for an app on my computer real quick because it's messing with some of the stuff. Okay, better. Alright, sorry about that. So let's go back here. And then I should be okay. Okay, so I'm thinking about like just buying some fucking food because I mean it would be nice if we could buy animals to grow and kill, but like this is just for wool and I don't even know how to get the wool. Like what the hell do we do there? Oh, I think yeah, okay. I think I know what you're. Let's see. Okay, wool out of yarn. Alright.
Firewood, firewood.
I feel like I want to make a street back here. Workers weave wool into yarn and flax. Oh, we have one of these. What the fuck? We have one with somebody in here. They've been in there for a long time ever since we've had the goat, which is kind of weird because I've never seen the wool. I'm not paying attention for it though, but we're not seeing the wool being harvested. So, oh, maybe somebody needs to be working the pasture. No, somebody did this. There's no option for that. We gotta figure out how to get that. These things are literally next to each other too. So I'm thinking like this person right here in the weaver shop, we grow something called flax and that makes linen. I'm pretty sure they're getting some of it sometimes because we don't grow a lot of it, but whenever it does come out, they're making little clothing out of it. Like not a lot of it, but some. But I'm realizing now that they can make wool out of this fucking guy right here, but they're not doing that. I don't know how many sheep they need to make the wool, but he should be getting shed at least, you know, once. Kind of hoping that that maybe they'll come. This is annoying, dude. They're all just AFK, like, they're just going home, waiting, like, I'm keeping them in here so that way, like, when we do get flax, they'll immediately process it, but it's pissing me off because I'm seeing that they're not doing what we need them to do. Damn, I was supposed to have cleared that whole shit. So this one is already fucking fucked. This needs to just stop. So the annoying thing about this is that the growing system, the way it works is like, maybe it's supposed to be like super realistic, but it gets weaker over time. So like here we're already fucked. So we shouldn't be growing here, and we just have to stop. I mean, there's nothing good here. This whole thing, we should just burn this. We can grow wheat here. What? The wheat? Oh no, the rye. The rye looks like it could be grown. Maybe like that. I'm just gonna go 100% on the rye. I wonder if these guys, it's too late for them to grow it. This is 72% rye. Because it's not mandatory, but these guys need multiple food sources in order for them to be happy. So there's the berry people here, yes. But it's weird because these food sources, for some odd reason, they're just not that dependable. Like, it doesn't feel like oh, we got all the food we need right now. Like, I grew this settlement pretty big last night, and I was a little afraid that we would start having issues. Because we don't want to run out of food, obviously. These are the most people I've ever had, so I'm kind of concerned. They cannot hold down fucking meat. And we don't want to depreciate this. Like, if we hunt every single animal and there's no more animals, we'll never get meat again. We have to buy it. Let's buy fucking meat, man, because this is pissing me off. The sausage looks expensive. I think we're best out just buying meat. Like, again, I don't have to do this, but in a weird way, I want to see them having meat. And it's kind of pissing me off because we're not getting that. Like, we can't do it on our own. It would be nice if we had fish here, but we don't. So we need to start hustling this other wood again. Okay, we got a lot of firewood. Whoa, whoa, what is happening? Unassigned families are not needed for construction work unless... Oh, okay, okay, not big deal, but what is this? No free oxen. Oh, because they're using the oxen for the growing now? Fuck you, man. Okay. We need one available for construction, and we need another animal post, because apparently, like, the oxen hitching post. So we need these hitching posts in between. These two areas, actually three, but these three areas use this hitching post, so we'll try to put it in the middle. And can we move this here as well? That way it's in the middle of everybody, I guess. Okay, they need to fucking... This one already has two. We need to buy... We need to build this other fucking hitching post so then we can make it buy more oxen, because the farm guys are using the oxen as well. The oxen are right there. I don't know why they were telling me they're not available. I mean, those may be another type of animal. Yeah, they just look like oxen to me. Okay, looks like we might have bought in our meat. We need to take that down. Because they're gonna, it will make us broke. If they eat all this shit before, there we go. I was gonna say, if they eat all this shit before I can even see them eating it, I'm gonna be pissed. This is killing me, man. This is the biggest problem, I think, in the town, is the meat us not getting meat fast enough.
Poor quality, he said. Impossible.
Oh, it's done. Okay. Let's see what happens if I add one more guide to this. We gotta watch this. See where it says 10 out of 20. We gotta watch that. See if it goes down really bad. So we kind of need this handy, because we need to stop them if it does start dropping. We might have to Instead of now that I'm thinking about it, instead of tripling down, we might have to stop for a while and let them rebreed. Whoa, it's going up. Okay, now it's going down. I'm also wondering during the winter season if they are hunting this or not. Because sometimes I feel like the winter season they're not hunting it, but now I can't really see if the meat is going up or down here. This dude's not even getting any meat. Like, what is he doing, man? He's in here. This is going down. I'm curious if they get all the meat, will it go away? Because that's what happened to the rocks. I don't know if they'll come back or what. Let me look this up real quick. Okay. So it says yes. If we hunt this to 0, they won't populate again. Man, I'm really fucking screwed here. Let's take these guys off for a minute, because we need that. Let's see if this thing could repopulate. If we it said if we extinguish it to 0, that they will leave. It will deplete the food source. This will not, though. This you can deplete and it will grow back again. But there's really no other food sources for us here. That's our huge issue. There's 3 food sources that we can maintain: the berries, the animals, and the fields. But like, I wish I could use more than one of these oxen to do this. I feel like that field needs to be cut in half. We need to, I don't know how to do that, but I'd have to fucking demolish it and redo it again. I'm just having a lot of trouble with the with these fields, man. So it's going up slowly. Hopefully we can get it to 20 and then we'll do it. It almost feels like what has to happen is that you have to take it from 20 to 10 and then stop. 20 to 10 and then stop. Because once it gets to 10, like it's like the food source comes out so slow that you're barely getting anything. Now these foods can make meat, but I think you only get one chance to create the meat source, and that's at the beginning when you first build the home. Okay. This is kind of pissing me off. They're saying that we don't have a free oxen to do this. God dang it, dude. These fools are fucking retarded. Okay. These guys should be trying to seed this now. I wonder if they can get this done though. It looks like they're moving kind of fast. There's a lot of them. This is such a large field. It's just that we need a lot. Like, we need a lot of this rye because it's just not making enough food for the town. So I got desperate and I just made a big one. It looks like they might have gotten it done, but I'm not sure when they need it done by in order for it to work. Okay, it looks like we got the extra oxen. These guys are cutting this and we're selling these. I don't know why these guys are not cutting. I think this is an oxen issue. Because we are splitting the oxen between the farmers now. But the oxen should be putting it in here too. I've seen both of these stations being worked at the same time with one oxen. This shit is like bugged because I don't know why they're not doing this. Well, our approval rating is up, so that's a good thing. I almost want to make a street right here and then put some houses on this side and make them all meet. And again, I should stop myself because we don't want, like, the more fucking people we have, the more they're killing off this meat. I'm trying to get a sustainable meat source, but it's not working. I don't like them just living off the berries, man. That's not okay. These foods are done. It's not sustainable, the berries. Once we get to a certain... Okay, this shit is filled up. Well, it's not yet. I want to get it to 20. I wish we had I wish we had 3 food sources, man. Because this other shit we're not using, man. I'm not using the rocks much. I could buy those. I don't think any of them have 3 food sources. Because you're always gonna be left with only 2 in order to so I'm not sure what happens if you buy another area. Let's try it. What the f- What? Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. Why is this happening? I've never done that before. Come on, man. Dude, I'm so done with this game, bro. I think I'm done. I think I am done. Press to open retain customization panel. I can't rally these guys. A minimum of 5 is needed. Well, I don't know. I don't think this is a good thing, guys. We're about to get fucked up. These guys, they're not ready for this shit. Missile alert. Stand your ground. Run to position. Hold. I don't know why they're not creating a fucking line.
Keep falling back. Keep falling back. Watch for arrows.
Oh my god. I don't know how to fucking use this, man. Oh, great. And we're in the middle of a save. Surrender. Use King's Favor. Locked early access. Proposed challenge. What the fuck is happening, man? I don't know how to fight, dude. Like,
Give it your all. My liege. Men, pick up the pace.
these fools cannot get through there. They have to come this way, I think.
Faster.
Oh shit, okay.
Faster.
I don't think we can go through the river. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Move quickly. Faster. Move quickly. Move quickly. Yes, sire.
They can cross the river? Oh, we're fucked.
Move quickly. Yes, sire.
Okay, just rush these guys, man. Fucking game over. We're just about to lose a gang of our people now. Great. Let's go. I wish I would have fucking known that, man. They declared peace? Can we have this land, man? What the fuck just happened, dude? I have it I have it set to... Oh my god, this fucking game, man. It's so done. Oh, fuck you, man. I just wasted all of that influence. It took me a whole ass game to get that. It took me a whole ass fucking game to get that much influence right here. And I tried to use it on this area. It must have been claimed by somebody else. I don't fucking know. But the weird thing about this game is that when somebody tries to claim an area, what the fuck, man? I literally have no idea what's happening. So whenever you claim an area, if I'm in my town doing my thing, somebody over here, like the NPCs try to claim a land, we have an option of contesting that and saying no, we don't want you to take the land. But when that happens, we have to fight them. So basically, I tried to fucking claim a land, and then out of fucking the blue, somebody over here contested it outside of the map, and then they just rushed us. So I'm sure we lost a lot of people. I don't know. I really don't know if we lost people or not, because we lost all of these. We had like 30 people in the army. I don't know how we get those people back. Like, what the fuck is going on? This game is so fucking weird, man. I don't know if this is gonna fuck our game up now too, because if we lost 20 people, that means 20 people doing jobs are not available now. But in some ways, it doesn't seem like it made any changes. It looks like all of the people are still in their normal areas. I don't think we lost anybody. I think that there is like a separate set of people for your army. I don't know how that works. Are these guys gonna fucking finish this portion off? Well, we got finally a decent amount of rye. Well, all that rye needs to go over here. They got 100 and something over there too. That's 200 and something. Where did I throw all these guys into the church? Yep, tax increase. And we have this now. Can be used for diplomatic purposes, including press and refuting claims. So, because of me trying to claim a land, we ended up negative now on the king's favor. Why are they not trying to... I got people here. This game is kind of annoying sometimes, like... Oh man, the mechanics are fucking goofy, it feels like sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Because we have all of this rye, and I'm like, okay, let's grind the rye down to make bread. And these people aren't doing shit. They're just like sitting in their houses, waiting. So this only works with grain? I mean, how the fuck do we bring the rye down? How do we break the rye down? Oh, you can make dye with berries? Interesting, I didn't know that. Okay, are they... Yeah, they're breaking down the grain. I guess they have to turn it into grain. So the process for, like, growing... What happens is they get a lot of wheat or rye, and then that has to be... They have to process that in the farmhouses into grain. Then the grain is processed into flour, and then the flour is processed into bread. It's a fucking long ass system. Now the guy over here should be making a lot of bread. Finally, man, another food source. Like, okay, this is fully populated. So I'll put, we had 4 on them before. I just don't have them to spare at the moment. Like, I'm not sure where I have all my guys at. This guy is growing stuff. We can probably take him off that. Just trying to take account for our people so we can see where we have some extra people to use. Okay, they don't need too many at the malt house. So we have 3, 4 now. I'm just gonna have them both double up. There's 4. I don't want to put 5 because they will, like I'm saying, they will fucking cut this shit off. Damn, they're already at 10? These fools hunted the fucking 10 like nothing. There's like 0 apples. I think this mechanic is kind of weak with the buildings. Like, we cannot... What is it? Oh, that guy's already a brewery. Wait a minute. So... we don't have salt, so I think we cannot do this process. There's a process that you can use here, butchering. I think we can... Okay, let's try turning one of these guys. We're gonna lose this guy forever, which is kind of sad. But I'm desperate for the meat, man. They are not... None of these guys are pulling off shit with anything else. Like, we can change these, though. Once they're permanently stuck in here... Like, this guy, he's a level 3 house, and he's pulling chickens. The chickens, like some of these houses, it's kind of hard to explain. Each one of these full houses has a backyard, and the backyard can produce a particular resource. All of these backyards in these houses, all of them have resources of food. This one has fucking goats. They're supposed to supply extra meat. You know, they got goats. They're supposed to supply extra meat. These fools have goats. All of these are goats. They're supposed to bring meat. But they're not producing enough for some reason. Like, this has chickens, which produces eggs. These are carrots, you know. And I think some of the food is seasonal. Like the carrots, you know, and all that. The chickens or whatever. It's like a seasonal thing. When it's warm, they'll produce it. But... they're just not producing enough because at the end of the year, we're pretty much left with berries still, you know? 3 chickens, 3 fucking eggs. Now, what I'm saying is that I'm curious if we...
This is heavier than it looks.
Where's the livestock? We got this whole system here, the pasture, which is livestock. I'm wondering if we fill this up. I don't think they breed, but I'm curious about how to use this for meat. And I'm just kind of confused because I would like a strong meat source. That way I know that they're getting food and I don't have to fucking trip. And it's starting to get... Is it warming up? Okay. I'm not sure if it's going cold or warming. It looks like they're starting to seed. These guys are plowing this field? Why? Bro, I just bought all these oxen, like... There's fucking 2 oxen here, 2 oxen here. They're not even using the oxen. Like, they should have plowed that field with the oxen instead of doing it by hand. They were able to do it, but maybe they did it faster. I don't know. It almost feels like they did. This is already... This is already shit right here. And I have these only growing once every 3 years, which fucking sucks. But I'm trying not to deplete the rye. We got a lot of bread from that one haul. It feels like we need more farms because they were able to do all this and there's still time. I don't know if they'll... I think we missed the season for that, but we'll see. Because I would be a little more happier if I can see that we are holding the berries and the bread. Yeah, they're not gonna farm this one. I think because this year's follow. We should make it... No, no, no. We should make it... Oh my god, stop. And then put follow at the end. Otherwise, they'll wait a whole year. You might not make it because it's the end of the... going towards the middle of the season. I'm kind of thinking about something about a family member. Like, I have an aunt that she's gotten old, and I get it. But like some years back, it was a long time ago though. It was like, I don't know, maybe 7 years ago or whatever. Maybe even more, maybe like 8 or 9. And and she was like a really cool aunt. She still is, but like I remember that my friend, or not my friend, but my cousin's husband, we were hanging out, and he just like out of the blue was like, "Hey, let's go visit your aunt Dora." Like, and he's that guy, man. That dude's such a true man. Like, um, it was really weird because I had wanted to do that, but like, I guess my mind is still like immature in a lot of ways. But I didn't think about it, and in his wisdom, he was thinking to himself like, this kid needs to see his family while he's in town, because I was visiting like in town. I was near, but I was kind of far. I've always been kind of far from them. But he's like, this kid needs to see his family. Why don't I take him to see his Aunt Dora? That's somebody that he needs to see, because she's getting older. And he didn't say that, but in the future I can see that was his idea, like. And we were drinking and having a good time too. Like we were partying. We weren't just like sitting like dorks. Like we were drinking and hearing music and stuff. He's like, hey, why don't we go see your aunt? And I was like, hell yeah, like that. I wanted that. I was surprised he came up with that idea. And he's like, all right. I was like, hell yeah. He's like, all right, let's roll. So we just jumped in the car. He had to go past that area anyway because he wanted to go to the like bass fisherman spot, and they have a really big ass one in their area. So we fucking drove over there. We went to go see her, and we were drinking beers too. And we're like, hey auntie, we're here to see you. And she came out. Oh my god, she's so funny, like the way she talks. She's like, oh my god, my beautiful babies, come here. Like, and then she's like fucking talking to us about normal life, like, oh yeah, I'm just going through it with these guys right here, like, and like I guess like the kids, like she loves them, but she acts like she hates them, she's like, they're horrible people, like I can't believe them, what they do, like things like that, that's the way she talks, but she says it kind of funny, like, and we're like, oh shit, and she was just cool, like she was like the Aunt Dora, she was the auntie that I remembered. And it was funny because after we saw her, we went to go see our other cousins too. We're like, oh, let's go visit, my other cousins, which were her kids. And we were talking to them, and we're like, oh yeah, we went to go see your mom, this and that, And they're like, oh yeah, oh she has dementia, like she has dementia. So I don't want to get into that story because that's not my business in some ways. And I won't get into particulars, but thinking back on it in some ways, they were trying to tell us that she had dementia, but she didn't seem like that at all. Like she knew what the fuck she was talking about. When we talked to her, she was funnier than ever. You know what I mean? And then they claimed that she had dementia, and I was surprised to hear that because I was like, to me, I marked it up as like kids just hating their parents or something like that, you know what I mean? But they're currently saying the same thing, and like I'm curious to see how true that is because they're going through a fight about her, and maybe they're just using this whole dementia thing as a means to, perpetuate that fight. Because I have another fight, and it kind of involves her in a way, and I'm curious, like, they're gonna try to prevent me from talking to her. And they're gonna try to prevent me from talking to her, and that kind of bothers me because I'm like, it is what it is, okay, I get it, but like, let me talk to her at least, you know what I mean? Maybe I just want to talk to her, which I'm sure they know what I want to talk to her about, but it just kind of sucks that it feels like they're doing that. We should burn this down. How's our bread doing? Oh, we're getting a lot of bread, guys. This is great. Somehow we're maintaining. See, it's the winter times I think that suffer the most because they can't hunt. Surprisingly, we have meat. I don't think that'll last long, but let's see how these people are reacting. They just want the tavern. The problem is that we're not farming enough barley. Like, we're not sustaining that barley on our own. We've been buying it, so if we can actually get our own barley, that would be cool. But this land doesn't support barley that well. See, this is killing it off, man. This fucking game kind of sucks, man. I love it and I hate it. Wow, all that land and only 47 barley. Fuck, man. So our problem now isn't workers, our problem now is maintaining these resources. I mean, we can always buy these resources, but I would not, I really feel like I don't want to be doing that. Okay, we can try working on this here. Okay, so we need 2 level 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 3 level 1s to be level 2s. We need logs. And the logs need to be near this thing. It's just so they're so close to that area. I think we can move that thing, but let's fill this up and then we can stop. So we're playing in like almost like a sandbox mode, but we're playing in the, or what's called the passive mode, where we are not fighting other places. We had one skirmish, but it didn't escalate. Typically it would. They would have came and probably burned our town down, but they didn't do that. They just ran away after they killed us, which is kind of weird, but I'm thankful for that. Being a human kind of sucks. It has its moments, but I almost want to make another timber town. That way we'll have like way more wood. What is that? Oh, these are fallen trees. Looks like they're fallen trees that we never picked up. That way we'll have a surplus, because these 28 logs tend to go pretty quickly. If we have 2 sets of them, they'll probably last a lot longer. Okay, so maybe I should do these houses. So this is 3, this is 3, this is 3, this is 1. Let's move this up 1. They need construction, but we have our guys cutting the logs. We'll take one guy out for construction. It's kind of middle winter. We still have a lot. We're making that. These bigger fucking farms are making sustainable bread now, and somehow. So okay, so now this is making a little more sense. If we have tons of berries and bread, they're not gonna plow through all the meat. If it's just berries, we cannot sustain the meat. I'm seeing now that some reason we're able to still maintain having meat, and I think it's because we have so much bread. So a lot of them are just grabbing bread. They're eating a lot of bread, and they're not going heavy on the meat. They have a lot of berries. They have a lot of bread, and which is allowing us to hold on to some of that meat. It's still very low, but at least it makes me happy to see that there's meat there. And we've got 4 guys here doing that. And we're making leather as well. Where is our leather surplus though? I think they're turning the leather. We have an artisan that makes stuff out of leather, so he might just be using the fuck out of the leather. We have another type of person that he makes another type of linen. He makes linen here. But I feel like we're not growing any flax, so we're not growing flax, so we're using up all the leather, which is cool. It's not a big deal. It's not something that we really need. Did they turn this one into level 2 yet? Yeah, it did. Okay. Requirements not met. So they just need the tavern to go to the next level. Um, we need a lot of level 2s. Fuck. This is level 1. Level 2. We need to basically make the town bigger. This is level 1. Level 1. We need 20 level 2s, and we have 14. What the fuck was that? Tilleth paid, goods given away, 44 food. I don't know what that means. I know it has to do with the church, but like, are we losing that or? Maybe they're donating to each other? I'm not sure how that works. 17, 18, we need 3 more level 1, so 1. We need more of these things. So let's get this food to stop trading that. And then we need to have... Where's these guys with the wood? I mean, we do need these houses. I wish I can I wish I didn't have to drag and drop, because this dragging, well, like, the drag and drop system for the houses is kind of fucking weird. Because I just want to build one house. I don't want to build a fucking ton. You see, it's got the... You can take that off somehow, the point to click. Here we go, snap. Plot too small. I want it along this road though. Okay, are we making these? We have planks now, so these guys can stop. Let him keep collecting some timber. He'll come and construct this house. So we need Oh boy. 8, 9, 10. We need 2 more of these. We might be able to just throw these 2 in here and use the point to the snap mode. Okay, so we've completed one of the requirements. We need 8, 9, 10, 8, wait, 8, 9, 10. 3 more level 2s. And okay, I think, actually we could probably use these guys. Fuck, I knew that was coming. Let's demolish this, because you're not using this. Clothing stall. It's kind of hard to know when this is gonna happen, but oh, we gotta put, I forgot we gotta put pigs, fucking pigs in there. Fuck, we need to start trading again. It's insane how low we are on some of these things, because like these guys are constantly making shit. It's like the people are consuming all of the items that we're making, so we can't really sell it. We're making leather and we're making linen. We're not getting enough linen, but we're sure as fuck, I know we're getting fucking leather, but they're like fucking just going through it so fast. So this one could go to level 2. Wait, what the fuck just happened? How the fuck we just, oh my god, this game, bro. We already built, we already completed the fucking level 1s. Why are they making us do another one? I guess because they were under construction. So we need 5 level 3s now. All these guys should be done with whatever we need them to be. These are these all, okay, so let's see, what do we need from here? We're gonna have a hard time making this though, I think. We need the money, and we need planks and logs. We have planks and logs, we just need the money. So we're gonna need, actually, how much people do we have? We're gonna need these guys here. We're gonna need these guys here. And we're gonna need this guy to start trading these things, which he's already on it. That's alright, it's just the wood. They're gonna be cutting it anyway. It kind of sucks because there is nowhere to store the timber. There is no timber storage. Timber doesn't store anywhere. So it doesn't matter. They just want you to, like, make something out of it immediately. Like, the fuck was that?
Why do I have to carry this alone?
It's kind of funny, like, so I play a game in Second Life, but like, for a while, like, people, I would go there and I wouldn't talk to people, and like, they wouldn't, like, I would talk to people, and like, I wouldn't, like, nobody would really talk to me at one point. Like, I had a couple friends, but like, it wasn't like crazy, so I got tired of it. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna come to Second Life if I'm not gonna be talking to anybody. Like, it's gonna be boring for me that way. So I stopped kind of coming a little bit, and then I don't play Second Life over the weekends because I'm doing this, you know. But I do this for fun. If I was having more fun in SL, I'd probably be there. But you know, during the week when I do play, I get a lot of people that are like I talk to, and they try to guilt trip me. They're like on Friday, I was talking to a friend of mine, and we're like talking, blah 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 blah, and then she's like saying some shit like, I forget why we had this conversation, but we're talking about something, and she's like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna see you over the weekend, you know, like I won't see you till Monday or something, and then I'm like, why? Like, I thought she I thought she was like working, or she had like to go on a trip or something, you know. I'm like, why? What's going on? Like, what happened? What's gonna happen over the weekend or something? And she's like, you're not gonna get on. And I'm like, what? She's like, you never get on the weekend. Like, you only come on, you know, the weekdays. And I was like, oh my god. Like, I was like, oh my god. And that's not the first time. I've had a lot of people tell me that. There's a lot of people, like, I have a little handful of friends, and they often will say something like that. Every now and then, like, they'll guilt trip me. Like, I'll be talking to a different person. They don't even know each other. They have no idea who each other is, and we're talking, blah blah blah. I'm like, well, I guess I'm not gonna see you till Monday now. And I'm like what? And they're like, yeah, because you don't get on the weekends. And I'm like, oh my god, it's kind of silly, but it's nice to see that at least they kind of miss me. Not that I want them to, but I'm gonna try to make an effort to play Second Life. I just have so much more fun doing this. Like, what are we doing? Are we buying stuff still? I have a feeling we're buying something. Import, no trade. We're buying a gang of fucking barley, man. We have a lot of beers. That was a waste. We were wasting money. Can we? Why can't we put this? I don't get now. We're supposed to be able, this is broken, dude. We're supposed to be able to put people here, but I can't. If this is broke, I mean, I could probably break it down and build another one, but I think I have to do that. The sad part is that they're gonna leave this until we need it. They might come get it after these are done. These are done, and they still are requiring wood from here, so they might actually pull it. Because we can't build on top of resources, which kind of sucks. And the fucked up thing is they're gonna probably require this same resource. Yeah, see, not enough wood. Thanks. How is our fire going? Wow, we need to start collecting firewood. For some reason they're not collecting wood here. I think they're too far from it. This is kind of weird because this guy is collecting wood from really far. Before we weren't able to collect wood from such a distance. These are the farmers. Trader. I hear him dropping trees. Okay, so this, now we can do that. You see, this was missing from the area, but let's turn that on for a little bit. We need, what do we need? Timber. We have everything we need. They're missing clothing. Fucking stall, man. God damn it. Oh, this game is fucking annoying, bro. Let's pause this. Okay, you guys had your drink. Oh, that's why. Oh, I see why it was. We paused it and there was a guy in there. Okay. What do we need? Fucking clothing. Oh, we need a surplus of fucking clothing, man. Because for some odd fucking reason, we're not able to maintain fucking clothing here. You know what? I think I did something. This is why. We don't have leather stored there. I don't know what is happening to the leather. Maybe it's just rotting away. We should start seeing hides here. Yeah, we should start seeing hides in here. But the hides might go straight to the tannery, but we should start seeing leather stacking here. But we have an artisan that makes clothes, and they're fucking this whole thing up, man. Because without the artisan, the clothing process is a little bit quicker. With the artisan, that's this guy, with him making the clothing, it's just creating some issues. Okay, let's turn this guy on. I don't know, we could upgrade the tavern, but we don't need the upgrade. We need to unpause it, add guy there. Once they start getting beers, this guy will get his requirements so we can move him up. Because we need 5 level 3s. Alright, so they might start getting their beer now. They're bitching about the tavern still. Okay, there's our upgrade. They're bitching about the tavern still. I think the tavern is too far from them. I wonder if we upgrade it, will it do its thing? They're missing clothing stall, man. Fucking bitch, bro. This guy can do it. This guy can do it. No, 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 fuck. That was a level 1. This guy's just too far from the tavern. And they're missing clothing stalls. Son of a bitch. I kinda fucked up. We need 3 more level 3s. See, some of these people are having issues with getting the clothing. We have to keep checking back on him because we need him to hit this point. Like, it doesn't have to be forever. They just need it one time, which will allow us to upgrade. Like this one. We need 2 more. Which is pissing me off because these guys have full fucking vendors. They should have the requirements. And he's right next to the fucking thing. Apparently he can't make it from here to there. Because this guy was able to get it from here to there, and we were able to upgrade his house. missing that fucking wood, man. We just need 2 more level 3s. That will give us the grazing effect where they'll shit on the stuff, and that might help us with making this growing better. Okay, we have that, so let's take this guy off. He's already off. No, not level 1. This is so fucking annoying, bro. I don't know what I gotta do, man. I don't know if I have to make another little... I don't think this will work, but... I don't think that will work. I don't think that they will create stalls in more than one area from here. Some reason they just focus on one area, and then we would need another storage area. This is so fucking... It's pissing me off so much. This system sometimes... We could always break this down. Oh my god, the fucking wood. These guys just run through it. They're just killing off all the wood so quick. The problem is that we're selling it, yeah, but we do need the money. The money is used to do certain upgrades, and if you have a surplus of the money, it'll allow you to do the things you need to do, so... We need to leave one guy available for construction. I want to do this over here. Hopefully this guy gets some storage, because this fool needs the fucking food. He needs clothing, man. That's why I say the system's kind of borked. I can see why they're trying to rehaul the whole system, because it just doesn't seem to be efficient. Like this guy is so close to this area with all the fucking leather. There's literally leather right here, and he can't reach it. And I cannot put down a little market right here, which I tried to do. These guys, they will not come over here, which is fucking sucks. It would be nice if you can assign them, okay, this guy should be working in this market. But the problem here too, and it's another issue, because what defines what storage is being used? You know what I mean? Like everything is going into here. Everything is going into here. But how do I define what gets stored in here? These people need food, they need clothing, but everything is being pushed into this storage and out to this marketplace, and this is going to collapse. Like, this is gonna get nothing unless this thing is filled up 2,500%. Then the overflow will start coming here. But there's no way to define, like, you know, this needs to go over here. Unless maybe I move this closer to here, then they'll maybe start dumping it right into there. We can try that, but like, these guys, they don't fucking need clothing anymore. I don't think it's gonna be a crazy deal if they don't have the clothing. I don't know what's gonna happen. It could collapse the society for all I know. Because the thing is, there's approval ratings, and these guys are all happy because they have the fucking clothing in their market. If I take that clothing out of their marketplace, it might... I mean, we can maybe make another tannery and then shut the other one off. And then when that one's done, turn this one off. Where is this one at? Oh, we already turned it off because there's nobody in there. So once this tannery is built, we put a guy in there, and he might, if we're lucky, he'll punt off the leather here, punt off the leather here, and they'll be fucking happy. We could upgrade them. Actually, let's put one in there. And let's put two in here just for the fuck of it. The sad part is that we need these things to both happen, and they're gonna happen in a very short window. Once this kicks in, we need to stop the game, open up the bar, and then start this up. Our whole goal is to get 15 level 3s. And we're having some issues because some of these people can't level up to a level 3. These are all level 3s. Well, this guy can go to level 3. Hold on. Let's see if we can start. They're already... Oh my god, fuck this game, dude. Fools are already producing beer, but he so far, he can't get beer. These guys so far, they can't get clothing or beer. And it's just like, what the fuck do you want me to do, man? Like, now we have to open up a fucking seasonal taverns and move them around. Like, it's just fucking stupid, dude. Give us a split. Give us a split in like a fractional options. Like okay, we can say that certain percentages will be divided into whatever marketplace. You know what I mean? That way, instead of everything being pushed 100% into here, 100% into here, give us a fractional split that says, okay, if there's two of these, 50% will go here, 50% will go here. And then if there's 3, you know, 1/3 goes here, 1/3 goes here, 1/3 goes here. Like, these guys are providing fucking leather now. Okay, this guy has... Well, that's not it. They need 2 stalls. They got 3 guys in here, man. This is just torture, dude. This fucking game. He's not gonna hit it, and I have no idea why. This guy's too far from a fucking open pub. These guys have plenty of fucking beer. I almost wonder if I upgrade this, will it get what we need? Let's take a stall down here. Well, maybe we'll leave the stall in here because it's critical that that area gets what we're looking for. It's crazy how we're getting so many people, but we're like still low on people. Because I need people to start regrowing here. But we also need a person for construction and such. Let's get one guy out here. And we kind of have to watch him. He cannot collect too much because we don't have a lot of this. We have to buy the fucking stone now. It's not a big deal to buy the stone. It's just kind of fucking annoying. It would be nice if we... It'd be nice if some of these things replenished. I don't like the idea of indefinite sources for things. Okay, so what are we doing now? Well, that's actually kind of cool. You can zoom in and you get closer to the rain. Alright. I'm so confused at this system at this moment. Oh, we were gonna upgrade this here, so maybe if we're lucky, the large tavern might fucking reach the rest of the town. I don't know. My concern is the large tavern is only gonna fucking consume more of the product, meaning we're gonna get fucking butt raped for all the beer. And we are not producing beer well enough. A fucking storage for the fallen trees would be nice too, man. Because this icon is stupid, like... There's nothing that we can do about that except for process them into fucking planks. But we need the logs to build, so we can't do that. I need to go into the Discord and be like, how long do you, like what are we looking at here? Months? Because if it's months, I'm going away. One thing that pisses me off the most about these type of fucking early access games is by the time they fucking do the upgrade, okay, this guy can go up. That tavern thing worked. That's R2. The tavern upgrade provides alcohol for a larger portion of the community. So we're about to hit our mark. Once they're done with the construction, it'll push all of them forward and we'll get the last 2 level 3s that we needed. I mean, I enjoy what they're doing here with the housing upgrades. It's a very kind of smart way to create a challenge. Okay, so we got what we needed here. We need the fucking dung. We need this. I don't know how this is gonna work. I really don't. I don't want to consider other things to do here. I don't understand. I don't understand if this will help us make better farms. I'm assuming it will. I'd like both of these, but it's very difficult to get these points that we just received. This development point, it's very difficult to do that. It takes a lot of time. Allows use of fallow field to graze pastures, improving fertility restoration. Okay. Now, I'm praying that what's going to happen is they're going to take this animal to the fucking field. These fields that are... Like, this field is supposed to be used now. I think that was... Well, that's food. We don't need the food. We need the flax ones to be having that. I kind of fucked up. Did you just shit in there? No. He put resources. I don't know what kind of livestock is gonna come out here, but I'm really hoping this works out well. Okay. What we need is the flax fields. We don't have really any flax fields. This is all right. Which is cool, but like we need clothing source. I think that is blacked out because we're in a passive mode, but I think that is still in development, that whole system, which is fucking... I hate early access games, dude. Like, at first I thought it was gonna be a cool thing. Cool, I get to play the game before it's released. Like, I thought it was an exclusive type of thing, but it's not. It's just basically a developer saying, we're still working on this game, it's not finished, but you can buy it. And I think that's a really shit approach, like, because you get these games that are half-baked and it's just like, what the fuck? And some of these developers, they're like, they're hobbyist, which is nice. That's great. But release it on your own website or something. Like, let me go to your website and do the transactions. Don't fucking come to open market Steam where, you know, all these like professional gamers play. And I'm not saying everybody's a professional, but like pro fucking people that play games all the time are going to Steam. So they're trying to reach this, they're trying to make money to, I get it, they're trying to make money to, you know, fund them to develop the game, but some of these developers are not always like that. You would think that they're like, you would think that that is the case all the time, but it's not the case all the time. Some of the developers are kind of like janky, like they're just like, oh cool, we're getting some money, you know, whatever, the game's fine as it is. And they do these like stupid upgrades when there's like things that aren't critical that need to be fixed, and it's just like, so you just sit with a half-baked game, you know, for fucking years, and it's just like, what the fuck is this? Like, it's janky. It's like going to Steam playing early access is like buying drugs from somebody fucking off the street or something. Like there's some guy in the park and he's like, hey man, I have some really good acid or something. And you're like, oh, okay, let's do it. And like you buy it and it's paper. Yeah, it's like buying acid off of a fucking lot of a concert. Like you go to a concert and people are like, oh, you want to buy some LSD? Or like, you want to buy some like weed, you can tell what it is, you know what I mean? Or buying coke from somebody at a random fucking club or something. I don't know why I use that analogy. I'm just trying to make fucking sense of what it's like playing fucking early access games. They're taking a long time to make this. It's because it's such a big plot. I don't think it makes a difference on how much resources you use. Maybe it does. I'm gonna start small because we don't have a lot of livestock. We need to start buying livestock though, because if this is what we need, let's put a guy here. Let's trade. Let's buy. Let's import. Let's get a couple of these. Whoa. And as far as this game is concerned, it's not a bad game. These guys that made this game, the developers, I will say they're very professional about it. I'm noticing throughout this game, it's thoroughly thought out. Like it's just such a good concept. Like everything is really well done. It's you can't call this a shit game because it's not by far. I really advocate for this game. I think it's a great game. Are we getting our fucking sheep, man? We have 2 lambs, we have 1 lamb, 2 sheeps. I feel like we need more. This is kind of weird because it says 4 out of 12. Okay, there we go. Now you got a buddy. I'm assuming maybe the other ones are being used for the shitting, but I don't know. See, this is a follow. This field should have animals. I'm not seeing them. Oh, we can't put them in yet? Oh, please don't tell me this is still in development. It's a fallen field. We're supposed to have the option to put livestock in there. Dude, I'm about to be fucking really pissed because where the fuck are our lambs at? I wish I could track the animals because I can't fucking see. Alright, we need, what is the other one? We need lambs, not sheeps. So this guy's buying a fuck ton of sheep. Stop with the sheep. And bring that down because when we want to buy them, we don't want any issues. I'm not sure which animals are going to be used to graze. I'm assuming it's these guys. We have 5 out of 12 here. And it doesn't... Okay, it does. They're all sheeps in here. They're following and waiting, going somewhere. They're not going anywhere. Okay. Oh, this guy's... What is he doing with this guy? I think we just bought him. Please tell me you're taking... Where are you taking this guy? Oh, we just bought him. Okay. Okay. So this is the original one. Then there's this one. Then there's this one. That's 3. That's 4. And this is the last one. But where the fuck are the lambs at? We have 1 lamb. I don't know where the fuck he's at. Pasture space, 5 out of 66. Stable space. Dude, what is happening? This fucking sucks. This whole system, man. This is really annoying. I guess lambs are the same as sheep. I don't understand how that works, because I think we're buying 2. Anna is a lamb. They look the fucking same. This guy's just delivering that. Let's... This is so fucking frustrating, seriously. Lamb, sheep, 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 lamb, sheep. So this is a lamb. So we do have a lamb in here. They're just using the same fucking game asset for 2 types. I fucking really don't know anything about lambs and sheeps, you know, besides that. I don't know if a lamb is considered a baby sheep or what, but they look the fucking same. And I don't have an option for putting livestock in here, which is kind of upsetting. How are we doing with this? We're doing shit with that. How is our food? We're getting a fuck ton of bread, which is awesome. So I don't know if there's no visual for them doing what we're trying to do here. Because my whole goal here, what we're trying to do is to bring up the flax. If we can bring up the flax, like fertility percentage, then we can start producing more clothing, which is what these fucking people desire. They fucking desire so much fucking clothing. It's ridiculous. I mean, we're struggling to make leather. They're not even making any regular clothing. I mean... Okay, these guys need to chill with the beers. I don't mind... I love drinking beer, but like... I feel guilty taking the beer away from them. But, we only need the beer for the resources. Like, to upgrade these buildings. What is the next upgrade? Maximum settlement reached? Each level earns you a development point that you can use to specialize your settlement, make it more efficient. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. So now, we don't get any more of these points. Now we're locked. The skill tree is locked. This is fucking stupid, dude. Like, this is why I'm bitching about this shit, because it's like, okay, well, early access, great, but the game is not done yet. I'm at the later levels of the game and trying to understand how the game works, so that way we can try to play like It's so fucking stupid, dude. Oh! I'm trying to learn how the mechanics work in the game so we can start developing armies so we can actually play the normal version of the game. But I'm finding at pacifist mode, like sandbox mode, that the end game is broken in a way. So in some ways, the full game is pretty much broken too. You know, you see these people like on YouTube that are like, you know, making videos about the game, because I looked some up and I'm like, oh, because I need to learn about the game. So I was looking up some videos, and all these motherfuckers be acting like I guarantee you all of them ignore these things. I seriously need to make like videos and post them on YouTube, like about this issue, like early access games, you know, thumbs down, and it's my picture like all disappointed, you know. Like, fuck, this is fucking stupid, man. This is making me so upset. All that was for really kind of nothing. And the fucked up part, you know what? I'm gonna say this too, because I think this is a bullshit lie. The developers of this game made a fucking post comment, and they were trying, like, they're trying to address the people that are playing this game that bought this fucking game. They're basically telling everybody that bought this game, um, we're not gonna fix anything because we're gonna create a whole new system, and we have a big development team. So bye. So now you're just fucked with a game that doesn't have a end game, and we just have to take it until they're ready to fucking fix it. I feel like early access games need to be, they need to have a regulation on how much they can charge, because I'm tired of paying for these games that are like full fucking, you know, 30 bucks full game, you know. They're charging you for a full game that's not built. What really opened my eyes to this was that game, Planes of Pain. And there's more than that. It wasn't just, I have to rescind that. It wasn't just Planes of Pain. Although the other games were free, see, that's a huge difference between Planes of Pain and the other game. But I played a game called Vane, and then there was another game. I really forget the name of the game. I could probably look it up real quick since this game is fucking worked. Hold on. Oh my god, this fucking stupid game. I want to see this because I think it needs to be mentioned. So there was a game called, I don't know if this is the one. I think it is. There was a game called Arden, Ardem, and it's playtesting, right? I played this game thinking, and the promotion for the game was really cool. I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be like a fucking open world survival game. I played the game and ran across the map for like fucking 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Then I finally find one enemy in a town, which is a robot, and then it just fucked me up. and like it's supposed to be multiplayer. I couldn't find anybody. I was like, okay, I literally ran across the whole ass map. Nobody was there. And there was just so much, it just was so fucking beta that it was like not even a game. Um, and then, I played this other game, um, Vane. Where is this at? I want to point this shit out because I'm trying to make a fucking point here. I think I uninstalled it, but you can't, it would still be on my list. Anyway, I played a game called Vane, Vein, or something like that. Now, I have to give credit to Vane because at least it was playable. It was some kind of free early access game or free play testing or whatever, but it had a community. Although it was small, it had a community. Um, there was like gameplay going on. Like people were like, getting cars and fixing cars, or I don't think you could fix cars, but they were getting cars and they were like, I think you can fix cars, but they were getting cars. They were out there looting. They were getting guns. They were claiming bases. They were fighting each other. So Vane is kind of a good game. If you like PvP and you want to play a free game, try Vane out because it wasn't that bad. It doesn't look like fucking crazy. I mean, it doesn't look bad either, but it's not like AAA game. It's a little derpy, but I would say it's a good game for a free game. I think it was free. Um, but then, I played that and like that wasn't bad. That was probably the best one out of all the free games or playtesting games or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Beta games, like that was probably the best one. But then, and those two were free, so I can excuse them from feeling hostile towards them. I'm just hoping that we can do this thing. Okay, if we're gonna try to continue this game, we need to start doing this shit over here, so. Let's just let them do their thing for a little bit while I bullshit talk. So, like those two games, I'm just trying to explain like my introduction into early access beta testing type shit, So, I tried fucking Arden or whatever. Then that one was such shit. I just ran away, and then I found Vane, and I gave Vane a shot, and I'm like, okay, Vane is pretty cool actually. I liked it, but it was majority PvP, and I was not trying to do PvP, so I stopped playing. And then I ran into a game called Plains of Pain. Now, Plains of Pain, it's hard for me to want to judge it because I know that the guy cares about the game and everything. But like from a video game player point of view, that game's name says so much about it. It's a painful fucking game. It's very painful. Now, if I try to fucking like be cool about it, Plains of Pain is not a bad, totally shit game. It's not. There's a lot of stuff that you can do, but you can kind of reach end game kind of quick depending on, what it is. But my biggest critique and what made me so furious about this game was that it's kind of hard to explain because there's a lot that goes into this. So the guy that I talked to, the fucking developer that created the game, He came in because I reported a bug in the Discord, and he joined me and tried to watch the gameplay to see if the bug happened again. So when we were playing together, he was explaining to me what the idea for the game was, and where his passion came from and things like this. And one of the things that he told me was that the game was not intended to have a storyline. The game was supposed to just be open world. Here you are, good luck. Like, that was the idea, and he liked that idea. And I thought that was kind of, I don't think that was a bad idea, but a lot of people that were playing his game were complaining about this. They were like, "Hey, like, what the fuck is it? Where's the storyline? What's the point of this game?" Like, like, they didn't understand that concept. And I guess maybe that wasn't clear in the description of the game. Like, maybe when you played the game at the start, it should make a disclaimer that, hey, this is an open world survival game. There's no storyline. This is about you surviving with other people or whatever. You know what I mean? And that might have curved that, but because he's like an indie developer, he was expecting that everybody would just jump on it and bite into that idea. But he gets a lot of complaints about that game, because I could hear it in his voice. Like, when he told me, he literally just told me. He was like, "Yeah, man, a lot of people, they call this a shit game, blah, blah, blah. I don't understand, but, fuck them, they're just haters, And in some way, I think that is a very bad approach to developing a game. Like, sure, you don't have to change your concept for the players. There's a fine line there. Like, as a developer, you have a dream that you're following of what you want this thing to be. Now, if too many, a good example is Call of Duty. A great example is Call of Duty, because that game was originally meant to be some kind of, serious military game, and then it became more fast-paced with, perks and all these things, and then I guess it was such a good game that a lot of first-person shooters people were playing that game, and they were fucking people up so bad that people were complaining that it was, people were cheating and shit. Now, I can say as a longtime Call of Duty member, like, or player, that you just have to fucking take that. Like, in the end of the day, if you're playing Call of Duty a lot and stuff like this, I've done this for years. I played Call of Duty for years. I play sessions that are like 12 hours or whatever, 18-hour fucking gameplay sessions of Call of Duty nonstop. So I am always in the understanding that you have to take the ass whooping like a man. Bottom line, if you're gonna play Call of Duty and you like it, you need to just bite your fucking teeth. And if you get fucked up, if your team is getting ass raped and you're gonna get a nuke dropped on you, hey man, good game, well done. You have to take that. You have to take that. You cannot be bitching all the time. And that's where you see the people breaking their screens, throwing their controllers, breaking their Xboxes, because they can't compete. And what happened to that game was all of those fucking people that just couldn't compete went to the fucking Discords, and they just started shitting all over the game and shitting all over the developers in masses, that developers were fucking forced to change the way the game is made. And they had to start creating these buffing systems. They had to start creating these like skill tier lobbies. They had to start creating these, like, the ranked games are kind of cool, because that's where a lot of the sweats go, and I respect that a lot. That was the smartest thing they could have did, was make a ranked system to keep the people that really want to be good away from the fucking, hey, I just bought this for Christmas, so, like, then once those players that were bitching in the Discords got so much attention from the developers, they took that power and ran with it. Then they started bitching about more shit. So serious. Why can't we have any fun operators? And then, oh, you guys want fun operators? Okay. Then they started creating these fucking operators that were like cartoons and shit and silly, and it got so bad they even have transsexual fucking operators, which is crazy. There was an operator that is a guy in a dress running around, and I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? And this is going back to early developing games, or games that are like early access, or developers that are trying to start build their games and make them out like this Planes of Pain guy, where he had a vision and people were complaining to him, so he had to start switching things up. So in that game, it was originally meant to not have a storyline, but people bitched so much he created a storyline. But he wasn't that wasn't part of his development, so he let that storyline kind of go by the wayside. He didn't really much care for it, which is really fucking stupid, because in any game there's a progression. There's like a what's called the end game. So you need a very good, you need some kind of like elaborated or very detailed, or like just well built storyline progression to get you to somewhere. It has to be smooth. This game's progression for the end game is really good, but you get to the end game and it's not there. So in that Planes of Pain, he ended up developing this like chat based buying and selling storyline, where you had to like go meet somebody, you get an object from them, he tells you to go get another object, then you go back, you return the object, then you go to another town, get another object, and you have to take it to another town, give him the object. And these were the progressions of the storyline. And the fucked up part about it was that some of that system was broken. And like one of the things that really fucking fucked my mind up and just made me rage was that in that storyline there's a portion where you get a letter. They give you this letter, and you have to take a letter to another town. Now, the game was supposed to tell you where that town was, but that mechanic was bugged out and you couldn't see. So you have this letter, they're like, take it to this guy Mike in a dusty area. And then you're like, well, the whole fucking map is dusty, it's a desert. Like, where the fuck am I supposed to take this? So then you travel all around this huge world, and the further you get out from the main land, the harder it gets. So you take this letter that cannot be replaced, which you don't know that yet. But you take the letter, you're driving around, running around the desert trying to find this shit. Eventually you're gonna die. So when you do die, you drop the letter because it's part of your loot pack. Then you fucking end up getting tossed back, and if you don't manage to get your fucking backpack with the letter back, you lose the letter. The letter depletes on the ground because it's just loot. So then you're literally stuck without the letter, and you're stuck in the storyline, and you cannot progress further. And it's fucking stupid, dude. And it's just like, these guys are out there, the same developer and his team, they're like creating more content for the game. Like, we just entered some new fucking NPC, he's a Sasquatch and blah blah blah. And then like, meanwhile, the base fucking storyline is broken, and they don't even give a fuck. They're not even paying attention to it. They don't even care. They actually ignore it. I went into the Discord and I made the complaint about it. I say, hey, this is a big deal. Like, the storyline is missing this letter. And they could have easily fixed this. All they had to do was make it where the NPC can constantly give you another one, because it was a bartering system. You could just buy another one from him. But they just ignored it. It was like this spiteful, like, fuck you thing. And I'm like in the fucking Discord, and every day this guy was talking to everybody. So I was in there, and I'm like making the argument that this fucking mechanic is broken. Once I lose the letter and I die and it depletes, I can never get it again, and now I'm stuck in the storyline. Hello. And then he I had other concerns that he addressed everything but that, and then just ignored it. And he had some other developer team member talk shit to me and tell me, well, you died, so that's your fault. And I told him, no, it's not really my fault. This is part of the storyline. You know, this is a developing issue here. You know what I mean? And then he's like, oh, well, maybe you're right. But like in the end, they never fixed it. He ignored it, and they just continued going fucking happy-go-lucky. We're developing this game. It's the best. You know, I love this game. It's my life's work. And I'm like, well, as a developer, you need to address some of these major issues, like some of the major issues, like this game missing the end game, and that's why like the whole early access shit is really fucking stupid, because you're getting these developers that are just amateurs, and they're not like professional. They're just doing it for the fucking love of it, but they have these emotional ties into the game, and you end up fucking with these like salty ass developers that don't want to fucking fix the game. So like for me, I've learned the hard way that don't fucking play early access games. Especially if you have to pay for it, just don't fucking do it. It looks like this flax came back. This is the only flax we have in this whole fucking map. Farming, industry, where are we at? We're at farming, here. I mean, there looks like some flak over here, but we need green, man. They're giving us yellow, piss yellow. I say that we develop this whole thing. Damn it, dude, we fucking built over that. And another thing I wish you could do is get rid of fucking roads, like. Okay, take off the fucking snap to grid shit. Okay, it's getting really hot. I don't know, I think it's my computer. My computer is getting angry with me, and it's like spitting out all this heat. Okay, where the fuck is everybody at? I dumped a gang of people into some weird places. Why are they? They better be growing fucking trees down here. Okay. Actually, we have a surplus of wood here. We don't need him there. We need these guys over here. So, 2 and 2. The problem is that we're selling a lot of these things, so when I need them, they're not there. Give me one sec. And I hate to be like bitching, but this got under my skin. I'm not used to this. I am not used to this. I'm used to buying a game that's finished. I mean, because I come from consoles. I grew up playing consoles. I play, you know what I mean? Games that are done. And in consoles, it was rare to have bugs. Like, bugs were just these, like, maybe something that was a little bit underdeveloped at one side where, like, I don't know, maybe, like, you look in a window and there was nothing inside of it. Like, that was a bug to us, you know what I mean? And then it just got, like, progressively worse, where, like, you started getting stuck in some areas where, like, oh, I'm stuck, you know what I mean? But, like, you could always get it fixed. Like, you could always fix it, you know? But then, like, then bugs started getting crazier and crazier, and then, like, then it just became underdeveloped. Like, and then now we're here in this, like, area with, like, underdeveloped games, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? And my whole argument is that if you're gonna release underdeveloped games, make the price underdeveloped. Because they're charging for full fucking games. Like, why are they not using this, man? Oh, are they? Oh, they are. Okay, my bad. I was about to fucking go down there and hit these fools. I should be able to back smack these like, knock them down. Push them inside here. Yeah. Get to work. Oh my god, please tell me I turned these guys off. I did. Okay. Alright. Alright. We're getting some meat, which is nice. It's nice to see that I have not bought any meat and they're creating their own meat. So that's great. I think it's from the few houses that I started putting with the lambs. That's something that you should do early game, is go for the fucking meat. I didn't know how it worked, so I hesitated to use it. All you have to do is pick animals, and then you buy the animals. So you'll have to get some currency. I would wait from like first start of the game, build eggs and build vegetables, and then as soon as you can create the trading post, do it, because the trading post is a big deal. It helps so much. Once you have the trading post, or if at the end of your build you still have money, buy the fucking sheeps, because you don't want to blow the money off too quick at the like first 5 houses, because you need the money to do other things. So as soon as you make this, as soon as possible, make these 2 buildings as soon as you can. Once you build your town, you have them getting wood, you have them hunting and shit, immediately rush to making the manor and the tax building. Immediately rush to making the trading post. And then once you have these 2 buildings done, start collecting the taxes at a low rate, and then get here and start looking for easy shit to sell. I would sell planks because it's forever. You can continuously sell planks. I'm not selling nothing else, I don't think. Oh, we're still importing meat. Oh, no, it's off. It's off. Okay, beautiful. So we're not selling anything else besides the planks at this moment. We're exporting leather? Oh, no wonder we're not getting leather, dude. I was wondering why we weren't getting leather. We're fucking selling it. Oh, I think it was set to 0, though. Let's see if I go export. Hold on. It's set to 0, so that means that we won't sell anything. But let's turn it off for now. We're not selling nothing but planks right now. I would immediately go into selling planks, because we're making 945 and we're making decent money. Another thing that's important to do is buy these horses. If you're only going to use one guy to trade, then only buy one. If you're using two guys to trade, then use two. But make sure each guy has one horse, because that makes them carry more to trade, and it makes the trades happen faster. So let's just say you're trying to sell, 50 fucking planks. We're selling 50 planks at a time here, and he's selling those whole 50 right off the bat. So he's coming back, dropping the 50 in there, taking it back, boom, the trade is done. We're getting 100 gold every time he does that, because it's 2 gold for each plank. So that's a good method right there. But once you start having the gold or whatever, and I mean, you can, as long as you're having food, that's fine. Like everything should have food. Every backyard should have food. But I'm noticing that in the mid game, there's an issue where these guys are just not providing enough meat, and your meat will suffer. So if you use these backyards, which again I could have did, but I was scared to do it because I didn't know what it was. But once I built these backyards with animals in them, oh, this guy doesn't even have animals. You see, I'm already fucking up. So there's 2 options for animals. One will provide you 2 pieces of meat for every 150 days. This one will give you 1 meat, but he'll provide you with a hide as well. I think we should pick the goat, because we are already getting decent amount of meat now. These guys are holding on to the meat without fucking just depleting it. Although as the town grows, those factors will change, but let's go ahead and use him because we need leather. We'll use this guy because we need the leather. And this guy has chickens, and this guy has carrots. So, don't build houses without backyards. Like, just don't do it. You can get a house sometimes that has an extra house, that's great. Do that, But never build a house without a backyard, because it's fucking stupid. You're gonna have one fucking guy living there that is not helping the town, and he's taking more than he's giving. Each one of these houses is giving something back to the community, and that's super crucial. It's crucial that they do this, because if they're not doing this, your food source is just gonna fucking be extinguished. So like, the idea that in a way they're feeding themselves. So like, you put a house down, it's got chickens, they're kind of feeding themselves a little bit, and then you're out here also getting meat, and you're getting like berries and stuff, so you're providing just a little bit more to help that. But if you're just building houses, your game's gonna collapse. Are these guys even grabbing? I don't think we even have wood. Where's the other one? One is right here. Yeah, we don't need these guys here anymore. But my whole rant started because we're done. Maximum settlement level reached. Each level reached earns you a development point that you can use to specialize your settlement and make it more efficient. But we have all this skill tree to work, and there's nothing else that we can do to get these points. So we're literally locked out of the fucking tree now. And from what it seems, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels. So you indefinitely only can pick 6 things in this to make your settlement any better, which kind of fucking sucks, dude. If that is intentional and they only want you to have a certain thing from that tree, it makes it very difficult what to pick. I mean, but if you're going on the harder mode and you want to like have wars and stuff like that, like that makes it even more difficult, because like you need a lot of those other things here. You know, like you need this deep mining. I guess it just depends on where you're going. In some ways, like, and then these are locked because they're still in development, so that kind of sucks. But I don't know, man. I really don't fucking know. It's it's making my brain hurt. All right, so we need the flax. This is supposed to be a flax place, right? So the sad part about all this is that I don't think we're doing this correctly because these things, I mean, I don't know. I think it does it automatically because I'm noticing that my fields are, oh, look, they're here. They're here. Oh, that makes me so excited to see. That makes me really happy. That makes me so fucking happy because what they're doing is shitting everywhere. And they're making the rye 100%. That might allow us to actually go more into making more food, but our bread is out the fucking, our bread is like insane. But for some reason it's only doing it for that. It's not doing it for other things. Let's stop with that because we don't want to like stretch our resources too far. We need them to do this for the flax. Like, I don't know if they're going to be able to do that for the flax, but it should be working. So if we go here, you can see that the flax isn't getting any better. Like, it's just getting worse, which is kind of crazy. The whole point of this, what I'm doing with the shitting, is to help them. See, they should be some in here. I wonder if I can turn, that would be cool if you could turn that off. We should be able to say no. Like, we don't want them to work in this field because I want to concentrate all of those guys over here. They're working in such a big field that like these guys are never gonna get there. We just need a fuck ton more. I don't know why these guys aren't out there. We only have 3 out of like 20. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, it's snow. We only have 3 out of 20 there. I'm down to just, because we're at the end game, we can't go any further. There's nothing else we could really do at this point. As long as we sustain the stuff for them, everything's gonna be okay. But we are having a large amount of money. They're 12 out of 12 here. Maybe that's why. Let's make another thing. Let's make another thing over here, like another pasture or whatever. And let's make it snap. Make it snappy. It'd be nice if you could just buy them straight from here, but you can't. So, and another thing I'm noticing is kind of weird is that, so we buy animals from a certain place, which is here, I think. What are these guys? We gotta find out who these guys are first. I don't think we're making any trades there, but I wonder I wonder if we take this pasture out, maybe that's the thing. Maybe if we take the pasture, these guys are like sitting here for some odd reason, but I wonder if we take this out, will they just be living in these spaces as the pasture? I need to find out what animals that were on the field. We'll have to wait till the next season. Tomorrow. I feel like maybe we can do a little bit of this. That is such shit. That pisses me off so much.
This is heavier than
We could have had an upgrade that would let us mine forever. And if that was the case, we could have fucking built so much iron right here. We could have made all these weapons and chain armor for these guys. We could have literally rose up the whole fucking army here. We could have turned all of them into soldiers, and then we could have took over the whole map. But because that's not the case, I mean, we still have a window to do that. We can still mine from here, create a large amount of weapons. Damn. So from what it appears that whenever you make a soldier, if he has a shield and a spear and he goes to war and dies, that armor and shield are gone. I think the people come back though, like let's just say 20 of them go out and die or whatever. They come back, but the weapons and the armor will not. They're requiring a lot of firewood. This really sucks because it stops some of our shit in other ways. Like we can't get the coal now. We can't get the deep mine. We cannot get the sheeps to duplicate. I mean, in a way, I get it, because then it would be cheesing the game, but if you can reach those levels, then let us do it. I don't know why they just didn't just let us keep multiplying the town. We're a large town. Okay, well, make us bigger, like, give us points. Figure out another way to give us points to earn on the tree. Oh my god. We're getting so much grain and bread. That's beautiful. That makes me so happy. So the sad thing is that I would like to take over another place, but I don't know how this is gonna go. We can buy another one, but it feels like anytime you buy one, they're always gonna challenge you. Maybe, since there's nothing really left for us to do, maybe we just start stacking up on weapons and shit. It's expensive to open up these trade routes. The cheapest one is the war bows. I'd like to have them have the male armor though, but it's expensive. While we're just doing this, we should be growing trees. I think he's grown enough tree. Oh, what a dummy. There's already one here. Sharp pepper. I went to this beef jerky store yesterday and I bought like a lot of beef. Not a lot, but it was expensive, dude. I bought one bag was 20 bucks. One 10-ounce bag was 20 bucks. In the store you get it for like 12 or something like that. I don't know, 14. It was it was more money at the store. It should have been cheaper there. And then they had like ghetto bags, you know. They're like, we could give you like the ones we sell at the store if you want. And I was like, yeah. And then they went to the back and got it. And it was pretty much the same thing. But it had a seal that you had to rip. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, that's why I use the ghetto bags. But I get it. I'm not mad at them. But I was mad at that price though. 20 bucks for a fucking bag that like $5 extra surcharge. Like, I think they're just trying to expand to stores. And the fucked up part is that at the stores they cannot even supply them fast enough. Like, people like the beef jerky so much that it just disappears on the shelves. They cannot hold it. They cannot make it fast enough. But the reason I brought that up is because I also bought these beef sticks from them, like a Slim Jim type deal. And they're pretty good. They're alright, but I prefer the regular jerky. It's just like, it's literally really fresh. Like, it's like they're making it out of fucking real steak. They're getting steaks and they're cutting them into little things. They're marinating them and then they're dehydrating them. I don't think they cook them, but they dehydrate them or something. And then fucking and they're just really fucking good. Like, but it was better in the store for some reason. I don't know if because it ages or something, but like the ones that I buy in the market, like they had this more of a like age to it, like, you know, aged beef or something. I don't know. Alright, so about the trading, let's go with bows, because we do need bows. Some of these guys don't have bows. We're gonna open that up. And each one is, what? Damn, each one is 15 bucks. And we have 400. Let's do import. And let's do, what is it? Let's do 15 maybe. The funny thing is there's no description on what any of these things do. We should have bought crossbows, but whatever. They're really going through that firewood. There's only one guy making it, but they're just eating through it. Like, he's just holding them. we're not really making a surplus of that. We should move this over here. I'm thinking about this shit with my uncle and this property, and it's kind of fucked up because I sent him a message telling him that I don't consent to the sale. By law, all of the siblings have to consent to the sale, and it has to go through a probate. But which means that my father passed. His name is on the deed. We have to legally pass that ownage or property. Our names as the siblings need to go onto that property, then they can sell the property. But he's trying to do it different. He's trying to have us sign the property to him fully, taking our name off of the property, so that way he can sell the property on his own, and I don't consent to that. So I sent him because he was bugging me like, oh, I need to sell it, you know, are you gonna buy it from me or not? Because I told him I don't want to sell it. I want the property. He's like, I'm not gonna give it to you. You have to buy it from me. So I was like, well, I don't consent. So then I sent him he kept bugging me. I sent him a message saying I don't consent to the sell. So then he stopped talking to me. He could have replied to the message and said something, but he acted like he never saw it. And then he's been trying to get my sisters to agree to this. So the funny thing is, my sister was like, I told her the situation. She's like, you need to send him a letter that forces a signature, you know, that way he will say that he received it, you know what I mean? And then in a court scenario, you can say he received the letter, so he knows that I don't consent to it. It's such a stupid, complicated situation, and it drains me emotionally. But the funny thing is, I told my sister, well, what's his address? And she's like, I don't know. And I was like, well, how the fuck can I get it? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't say that to her, but I was like, well, then I guess I can't get the address, because it's kind of hard to explain, but only his immediately family, like his kids, know. And we're not tight as much. Like, they're kind of jerks. Like, they're like brats in a way. They have an attitude, so they probably know if I ask them I want his address, that they're gonna know that something's up, and they're probably not gonna want to give it to me, you know. And they're playing hardball. They're not playing like I love you, you know what I mean? So it's hard for me to get the address now to send him that letter, so I can officially say that I sent it to him, you know what I mean? And he knows all this shit. Like, he's into this kind of thing, so he gets what I'm gonna try to do. So it makes it difficult for me to do this, you know what I mean? But I think it's kind of sus that my sister's like, I don't know what it is, because she's been invited to his home before. So I think that she does. I feel in my heart that she must have been to his property before. So she does know where it is, and I have a feeling she doesn't want to tell me. And So I feel like she might be playing both sides of the fence. Like she might be playing his side and my side, and I feel like, what the fuck is going on here, you know? Alright, these guys are planning a lot already. Okay. Who are these guys? He's a sheep, so we need more sheep. Did we ever buy the 15 pieces? We did. So that needs to stop. We need to buy the livestock. We need more sheep, I think. The sheep should be all over, man. No, we want this one. We could only really buy 6. Are we still buying fucking lambs, dude? Oh my god, no wonder our money's not fucking going anywhere. The thing about this is I don't know how to get. I mean, are they making clothing? Like, they're not. They should be getting wool like crazy, but they're not. I don't know how to get the wool. Okay, slow the fucking game down because apparently. We can make all of this shit on our own. But it's kind of fucked because some of this stuff doesn't tell you what you need, what the full process is. So for instance, if I'm going to, let's just say I'm going to turn him into an armor shop, it doesn't tell me you're going to need iron to create these items. And we don't have a definite... No! No! We just... Oh wait, can we stop? Come fucking on this game, man. I'm about to demolish this house, dude. I don't want to lose that person. God dang it, man. I need to use the restroom. Alright, one is gonna finish the construction of that other house. I'll be right back.
tried to carve me a new nipple.
Okay. I wonder if we ever got the sheep. Oh, wait a minute. I looked something up about shearing. They said something about like in the farm menu. Here it is. Bro, I cannot believe we've been missing this the whole fucking time.
Come on, laddie, come on.
So we don't kind of have to worry about flax now because we can make wool. And again, it doesn't matter at this point because we cannot progress any further. But for the future game, this is really smart to make because if we just need clothes, it doesn't matter what clothes it is. We can just make the sheep and get the wool.
Come on, laddie, come on.
These guys are finally making progress on the dent in the area. I feel like they've been there long enough. Okay, where are these other ones? Okay, hold on. We got 60 timber. We don't need all the timber, but let's put one in one of these. Let them work on that. And let's put one inside here because I'm curious how this one works. Now, apparently there's another portion of this because what do we do with the wool? Okay, so the wool goes straight to the marketplace. They were saying that we should have built this closer to the... Can we move this? We cannot. They were saying that we should have built this closer to the area here. Well, these guys, they can dump all the wool here. Wow, this thing needs to upgrade. Wow, man, you fucking killing me with this game, dude. 9% on the flax. This is the only area that we can get it. We've left it grow once every 3 years, and it's at 9%. We have the fucking animals that are supposed to graze here, but it's at 9%. It's useless at that 9%. You're not gonna get anything out of this. But we don't even need this anymore. Let's burn field. Let's demolish. We don't need flax anymore because what's going to happen is these guys are going to produce the wool here. Where the fuck are the people that were in there? We had people in there. And of course they pick this one instead of picking this one. So I think we're kind of done here because sure, everything's sustainable. We can keep trying to grow and build fucking houses all over the whole ass map, but we're never gonna upgrade any further. This is locked. That was my whole goal. That was the only thing really driving me. I mean, we can try to we could try to raise an army to try to take one of these lands and then expand our land and then eventually expand the land over and over, you know. Um, I did see I did see somebody in the Discord. I was looking in the Discord and they were saying something that they defeated. There's a boss that you have to defeat. I guess this guy. And somehow you have to defeat him. And then he will be like, you know, that's end game. That's the end game. The end game is to start from a small fucking land, raise it up, raise it up, raise it up, take lands, raise those up, and then have enough of a bigger army than the other guy, and then challenge him, and then you can defeat him. Well, we're in this mode. I'm playing passive mode because I'm trying to figure out like what is going on in the game. That way I could understand how to raise armies. I kind of understand that now, but I will say that it's not easy to do because if we're going to do that, the easiest way to raise the army is to make money and just to sell so much stuff, but it's difficult. Because they come and first they steal your stuff, then they fucking then they pillage your land, they burn all your land down, and you have to rebuild, which takes more resources. And this happens, this cycle keeps happening. On top of that, they tax you over and over, and the tax increases and increases and increases. So it's challenging to do that because there's a very small window of success there, and it's doable, but I'm mostly bummed out because I want to open up this whole ass tree. I want to upgrade all of my fucking things here. That way, this makes it so much easier for me to win that game. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I think I'm gonna call it for now. We'll save. I'm gonna play some other shit. Alright, I'll see you later.